Today the Jordan 1 Low Chicago's released, and despite what I thought was gonna happen with them, they're low-key selling out little by little and faster than I ever thought was gonna happen. So I'm gonna talk about it with y'all, because this is actually something different. We've seen every Jordan sit for the past months at this point, but I guess the weight of the Chicago alone pulled through for this one, because when I went on Sneakers app at 11 in the morning, most of the sizes that typically would be sitting there are getting up out of here, bro. These Chicago lows are still out here, bro, and I think it's probably one of the best Jordan 1 lows, if not the best one that we're gonna see this year, especially out of the OGs. I know we got the Nigel joints, we got the Travises that released today, which I will get into in a little bit. So I'm gonna try to decipher why that is in this video. If y'all doing up enjoying, make sure you leave a like on it down below. 300 likes is the goal for this one. Make sure you subscribe because we got a bunch more heat on the way. And if you're doing up, subbing up, let me know you're new so I can welcome y'all to the family. But all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the Chicago Jordan 1 lows. This is one of those pairs that is undeniable. The colorway, the shape, the model, and the wearability on this one is through the roof. So I kind of see why people said I'ma go for these shits, especially with the fact that the retail is $145.
Okay.
When most Jordans are going for $200, this is actually a steal from the jump. And I'm pretty sure a lot of sneakerheads agree when it comes to this pair. I'd rather spend $145 on something like this than $200, $220 on a different GR. But if I'm being completely honest, I really thought these were gonna sit for a little while. I just don't understand why they flew so quick, especially since a lot of the other Jordan 1 lows like the Shadows, the Rookie of the Years, you could seriously find below retail still for some sizes. But I guess it's the Chicago effect when it comes to this one. I thought this release was gonna go a little bit different. I really felt like these were gonna sit around for a few days, and the people who didn't end up buying the Travises later on today were gonna end up coming back and spinning the block on the Chicagos. But that just wasn't the case, bro. People were not taking their chances when it came to this one, and I don't blame you, bro, because the colorway is perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all the materials or the quality is the best, but y'all know how it is, bro. Sneakerheads are gonna pay for the color blocking and the story behind the shoe in itself. It's like 11:30 in the morning, and I'm pretty sure if you do your due diligence to still try to get a pair of these, you definitely can. But what I can say is most releases, at least as of recently, have been sitting on the Sneakers app in almost every size except the bigger sizes. Like a 12, 13 would be sold out, and then a 9.5, 10 would still be sitting for days, if not weeks on there. So when it came to this one, it low-key caught me by surprise, especially with the fact that I heard there was over 70,000 pairs of these on the Sneakers app. It almost throws you for a loop if I'm being honest, but I do appreciate the fact that a lot of people are still out here trying to get these, and it almost makes sense why the video I posted for the Chicagos with the on foot ended up doing so well. It just means that a lot of people were actually interested in this pair, in contrary to a lot of the other retros we've been getting. Like we recently got Taxi 12s. Those were dead ass sitting. I think they're still sitting and possibly going on sale soon. Even though it's a beautiful colorway on a nice ass model, people just weren't feeling it to the extent of these right here. It might be the wearability, it might be the fact that it's a Jordan 1 in the Chicago colorway. All those things could be playing a role when it comes to this pair, alongside the fact that the retail isn't cracking necks off the rip. It's crazy because it really seemed like there was enough pairs to go around when it came to this one. I was almost ready to drop my "these are sitting" video. That just didn't end up being the case this morning. Everything pointed towards these sitting, especially since I saw people comment they hit on multiple raffles, doubling up, tripling up. I'm gonna put the comments up here for y'all because it was really looking like these were just gonna be accessible to everybody that needed them. But shit, it's almost good that they made it somewhat limited. That way whoever wanted them could truly get them. Like y'all could watch this video right now and I'm sure you could go find a size somewhere. Unless I'm posting like a little too late, then it's cooked. You should still be able to pick these up if you truly need them, which is still a beautiful thing, bro. I'm not gonna say sit here and tell y'all that I wish these shoes were limited to the point where we have to pay resale for everything, but I also do like the fact that they're making them somewhat limited so that the people who want them could get them, and then everybody else who missed out just missed out. It is what it is. Someone commented on my last video talking about these should be on shelves all the time, and it made me think, bro, if they made that the case, these would become the new Panda Dunks and nobody would ever want these shits. So I do genuinely think that this should be one of those that gets restocked every so often, maybe every 2-3 years, with a good amount of stock so everybody who wants them could get them, but not sitting on shelves like one of these, because literally that would kill the Jordan 1 low further than it already is, if I'm being honest. That's just my opinion on it. Y'all let me know how you feel in the comments, and while you're down there, let me know if this is a pair that you ended up grabbing this morning. For me, it's a banger colorway. I'm just a little tight at how I ended up getting them, because I damn near spent almost $300 on them. For them to get here right before the release, it was low-key a bitter moment for me, but I am blessed that my video at least recouped what I ended up losing, and I'm still gonna yap about goat hoeing me on this pair. They deadass disappeared into the mist when I said I had an issue with my order, bruh. But 22 days to deliver a shoe, yes, I'm tight, bruh, and I have the right to be. It is what it is. But these Chicago Jordan 1 lows were here, and little by little they up out of here in the same breath. So y'all let me know if you ended up copping this morning. Did you double up, triple up? This is one of those pairs that I could see people doubling up on with no issue. Iconic colorway, wearability, I'm yapping about them, but this is one of those pairs that I know for sure is gonna be heavy in my rotation. Jordan 1 lows are way more wearable than highs, and I think that's the main reason I end up throwing them in my rotation ever so often. Like the Chicago lows are gonna be in there just how the shadows are, and the black toes. So I'm actually amped up about having this pair in the collection, but I'm not gonna sit here and yap too long in this video. If y'all did end up enjoying, go down below and leave a like. 300 likes is the goal for this one. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, that way you don't miss any of the early heat we got on the way. Deadass, the review for these should be dropping in the matter of a few days, because they release in a few days type beat. We also got the squeaky cat 4s in the booth. We gonna talk about those real soon, so make sure y'all sub up so you don't miss any of the fire content we got releasing. But all that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all in one of the next 2 videos, which is right up here, bro. That's what YouTube's recommending you to watch based on your previous history. Make sure you have a great rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this video. Let me know where you're watching from too. I low-key am a little intrigued, brother. Make sure you spend some time with your loved ones, because you don't know how much time we got left. And all that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace. Today, the Chicago Jordan 1 lows officially released,